January sucked, so happy new year. Hello, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for finding me. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I don't like January very much. We're not friends. She's not that girl. We just don't get along. And that's okay. You can't get along with everybody. I just feel like December is just so elite. So January is depressing for me personally. In December, first of all, it's my birthday, so the whole world revolves around me. Love that. And then towards the end of December, we've got Christmas, which is jolly and merry, and everyone's in a good mood and everyone's like loving life. So it's just better. Life is just better in December. And I get it, you know, new year, new goals, new refresh, all of that. But I just don't feel it. I just feel depressed. So yeah, me and January aren't friends. February though, February's cute. She's short, she's independent, she's unique. Like nobody else is like her. Like February is just that girl. So we're starting from now. So happy new year from now, and let's talk about my 2024 goals. One of my 2024 goals is that I am on a book buying ban. I'm actually on a spending ban in general. I need to save some money. So yeah, so this year no unnecessary books. It's just not going to happen. I do have some rules. If I am reading a series and I finished a book, I'm allowed to buy the next book in the series if it's just been released or I haven't got it yet. And then some of them are just, I love the author, they're coming out with a new book this year and I need it. Okay, I need it, sorry. It's my rules, it's my way. I'm going to share that list of anticipated releases as well. And then in terms of my YouTube channel, please subscribe if you haven't already, please. Anyway, in terms of my YouTube channel, I don't actually have like a number goal or like I don't have like I want to hit this many subscribers, I want this and that and that, because I just know myself and I'll just be stressed and annoyed if I don't hit it. And I just want this to be something that I genuinely do for fun and I continue to enjoy. Of course, one can dream, and I hope this grows and people find this channel and continue to engage. But I just feel like me having I want this many subscribers by December 31st, like, I don't know, and I don't want to be pushing out videos that I don't like in order to hit that. I just want to be made. So no number goals, but I do want to be more consistent on this app. That's why January doesn't count, because did you see me in January? No. So yes, I want to be posting, I feel like one video a week. I don't know if I want to say that out loud, because then if I don't do it, like I've said it. Do you know what I mean? So then I failed. But I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say I want to try and do one video a week, apart from the months that I have exams. Yeah. One video a week apart from the months that I have exams. Right now, all my videos are based on books and I love books. This is always going to be a bookish channel. I also want to incorporate my love of like movies and TV shows and a sprinkle of trash TV in this channel as well, because those are topics that I'm excited about. So I want to include them on this channel. So those are my goals for 2024 for this brand new year, which starts on February 1st because I said so. For me personally, at least. Yeah, so let's talk about the anticipated releases. I'll put pictures of the covers on the screen. So the first book is Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. This is the 5th book in the Magnolia Parks universe. Me and this series have had a bit of a tussle. Didn't really like it at first. Now I'm absolutely obsessed. And I am scared for this book. I'm not going to lie. If you've read the 3rd book, you understand why. I just feel like I'm going to be so emotional reading this book and I'm just not mentally prepared. I don't know if I'm going to read it like the second it comes out or if I'm just going to take time to like ease my way in and like deal with this book when I'm emotionally mature and ready. Will that ever come? I don't know. Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. I've already pre-ordered that girl. She's going to come to me the day it's released. That's one of the books that I am allowing myself to buy this year. The next book is Play Along, which is the 4th book in the Windy City series by Liz Tomford. These are sports romances. In all of the books, the male main character is an athlete. In the first book, he's a hockey player and she's an air hostess. In the second book, she's also an air hostess, but he is a basketball player. In the 3rd book, she's a chef and he is a baseball player. In the 4th book, we're having another baseball player. It's his brother. And from the little snippet that the 3rd book said, like at the end, I think the trope is that they have a drunken night in Vegas and they get married, and we're seeing what goes down after that. And I'm very excited for that book. I'm not sure if I've pre-ordered it, but when it releases, whenever I'm ready, I'm definitely going to get that. The next book is Reckless by Lauren Roberts, I believe. She wrote Powerless, which was really cute. It went really viral on TikTok. Her marketing for that book was amazing. She documented herself writing the book the whole time, and then she finally released it, and she already built up an audience of people waiting to read it. And it was really, really cute. It's a very, very cute book. It's very YA, if you're into that. It's about this girl, and let's be for real, it's basically the Hunger Games, kind of. She basically in this world, you're supposed to have a power. If you don't have a power, the king wants you dead. And she doesn't have one. She's been trained by her dad to like pretend to have one. So she's fooled people her whole life. And then she's basically selected for these kind of purging trials pretty much, and then she's got a fight and she has a little connection with somebody else, and it's just cute. It's just a very cute book, so I'm very excited to like jump back into it. The next book that I'm allowing myself to buy is Leather and Lark. This is the next book in, I don't know what the name of like the trilogy is, but the first book was Butcher and Blackbird, and that was two serial killers who fell in love. These are dark. Don't say I didn't warn you. These are very dark. These are dark books, but I loved it. And basically the male main character has two other brothers. So each brother is getting their own book. So this is one of the brothers and I think her best friend. The girl from the first book, her best friend. I think they form a connection. I'm definitely excited. That's part of a series, so I'm allowed. Okay, I'm going to buy it. The next book is not part of a series, but I am now officially an Emily Henry girl. I am hooked. She's released a few books. I've only read 2. I read Happy Place because I got into reading last year, and Happy Place came out and it was very, very popular. Everyone was talking about it and I was like, okay, let me pick it up. I will say I found the very, very beginning a little bit slow. I think I read another book when I was like 10% in, and then I was like, do you know what, like too many people are saying this book is good, let me jump into it. And I'm so happy I did. I jumped back into it and I really, really enjoyed it. I was going through it really, really fast, and then I just get to the end and I just hated the ending so much. I was like, really, that's the ending? But since then, I don't know if it's like turning 25, but I feel like my life, what's the word, I'm at a loss for words. My life values, morals, opinions, trajectory, I don't know, my views, I'm so dumb. My views on life have changed a little bit. It's small, and I just get it. I don't know, the book just makes more sense to me. I don't want to spoil the ending of the book, obviously. It's not some like crazy ending of a book, by the way, in case you were thinking about getting into it and I've made it seem so dramatic. It's not that crazy, but at first I was like, that was dumb, and now I'm like, no, I get it. I actually get it. I don't know, life has changed, life has hit me, but I get it, and now I connect with the book so much more, so I actually like that book. So I think I rated it 3 stars originally just because of the ending and the slow beginning, and now I'd say it's like a 4.5. Loved it. And then a lot of people said that Beach Read was her best book, so I picked up Beach Read, and Beach Read was amazing. I think I preferred it to Happy Place. No, I definitely did, because I gave it 5 stars. I loved Beach Read. That was really, really good. By the way, Happy Place is not a happy book, and Beach Read is not a like Lucky Go Skippy on the beach chill vibes books. No, Emily Henry is a liar. So Emily Henry has another book coming out in April, I believe, and it's called Funny Story. And I know it's not going to be funny. I know she's a deceiver. That's one thing about her. Her books are not all as they seem. They're very, very deep for romance books. They're not fluffy romance books. They're deep romance books. So I definitely recommend, but I feel like I need to give you that warning because you will be you'll be disappointed. But Funny Story I'm allowed to buy, and I will be buying that. And then the next book is a new release from Tia Williams. I've only read one Tia Williams book, which was 7 Days in June, and that book put me in a chokehold. I love that book so much. That book is about 2 young people. I think like 17 is the number that's coming to my mind, so we'll go with that. They met for a week in June. Yeah, and they basically connected really well, and then the world pulled them apart and they haven't seen each other for like a decade and a half, but they both became successful authors, and all of their books are like to each other. Like they're all about, like when she writes books they're about him, when he writes books they're about her, and they're basically just like communicating through their books. It's like love letters through books. It's so beautiful, and that book is just, that book is so good, everything to me, so I highly recommend. If you haven't read that. And that was enough, sold me. And I heard that she was coming out with another book this year, which is called A Love Song for Ricky Wilde. I have very high expectations because 7 Days in June was absolutely amazing for me. So that is another book that I'm allowing myself to buy. And then finally, this one literally just got added to this list today. I read the 7-Year Slip in October. It's in my October reading wrap up if you want to check that out, and that book changed my life. I didn't even mean to buy it. I just, you know when you add things to your Amazon basket but you never really plan to check out, that's what I did. And then my mum, we share an Amazon, she checked out for me. She's like, I got this book for you, I was buying something and it was in the basket, and I was like, okay, thanks, I wasn't gonna get it but thank you anyway. And then I read it and my life has not been the same. It was, I don't know, it was amazing. It was just so good, and I just had no expectation for it to be that good. Like, I just feel like it changed my life. That sounds so dramatic, but I just resonated with that book so much. It deals with grief, it deals with finding yourself, it deals with love. Like, it's so good. It's got a little bit of like fantasy sprinkle. It's basically about this girl. She works in like the publishing industry. She loves her job, and she basically, her aunt passed away recently, so she's dealing with grief, and her aunt left her apartment to her, so she inherited her aunt's apartment. She moved in because it was like a cheaper solution, but one day she walks into her apartment and there is a man standing there. And basically this apartment is magical, and it shifts 7 years to the past / 7 years to the future. So it slips 7 years in the past, and there's a man 7 years ago who was in the aunt's apartment. And oh my gosh, this book, like, I get emotional just thinking about it. And it was, and the thing is, like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone else has read this book and is like, I don't feel what you're feeling. I think it's just definitely a personal thing. Like, I just connected to that book so much. I have so much love for it. And yeah, it changed my life. I don't know why. I just loved it. It was just so wholesome. Like, I just was smiling the whole time reading it. It just brought me so much peace and joy and love that I didn't know I was missing. I did not know. So yeah. So I ramble so much, don't you think? Yeah, I do too. Anyway, so the author, Ashley Poston, is releasing a new book, a novel love story, I believe. I literally saw this today. And I will be buying that straight up, because she changed my life before, and I like to believe that she can do it again. From what I read about the book, I think our main character, she has recently gone through a breakup or left at the altar, something, and she loves romance books, and that's her like escapism. And then one day she finds herself inside a romance book. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute and wholesome? I'm so excited. I can't remember the date. I'll put it on the screen that it comes out, but I'm counting down the minutes. Like, that just sounds so adorable. So yes, I cannot wait for that book to be with me. So yeah, that's my list. Those are all my anticipated reads that I'm allowed to buy off the back. Other than that, I do have a Kindle, and I do have Kindle Unlimited, so I can download books as a need be. And I also have a fat TBR. I have a lot of books that I'm looking at that I have not read yet. So I have things to be doing this year. So I think the book buying ban plus the 9 books that I have mentioned is enough for me. I'm good. I think that's all from me today. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And please like this video, and please let me know if you have any anticipated books, what books you're looking forward to, what authors you love, and you're just going to auto buy their books. I know a lot of people are looking forward to, I don't know what it's called, A House of Something Shadow, Flaming Shadow, I don't know, the new Sarah J Maas release. I think it's being released tomorrow, but at the time I'm filming this video. But I've only recently just broken my Sarah J Maas virginity and started the Avatar series, so I'm not at that level yet. But if you are, I'm happy for you. Congratulations, because the way I see people dying to read this book, it's so entertaining to watch. Wish I could relate, but I'm a beginner. Let me know what books you're excited for this year, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one, where I upload next week, because I have said once a week. We shall see. Yes, we'll see. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Okay, bye.